Good morning. Today's the day we're leaving. Yikes. First time to Africa, motherland. I'm low-key excited, but I'm low-key scared too, just a little bit. Because of course, I'm sure you all know about all the things that's going on in Nigeria, and that's where we're going. We're going to Oshobo, Nigeria, the Osun state, across the world, away from my family and my daughter and everybody. So it's gonna be very interesting. So I am still in the bed. Just to say, just some of my concerns. One of my concerns is that, of course, we had to get a negative COVID test to even get on the plane, so that's done. But we also have to get a COVID test after 7 days being in Nigeria. Yeah. And then we have to do another COVID test 3 days before we fly back. So there's quite a few things going on. So I'm a little about that. And I'm also grateful for what I have. For some reason, this trip, because of all of the craziness that was going on, some of the mix up with the paperwork, the differences in time and trying to get things together before we left, has been a ride in itself, and one would probably not want to go. This is really a test of my faith of God, and knowing that I'm protected, and knowing that my friends are protected, and that we are going to be there safe. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's still an element of, gosh, I pray I come back. I pray that I live. I pray that I, get an opportunity to, see my world again, what the world that I've built for myself, or the world that was created around me. But facing something like this, and I think some of the changes that I may experience or may see, or I don't know how I'm going to feel. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what in the hell is going to happen when I get to Nigeria. I have absolutely no clue. But I have to say, it's a very humbling experience. It's humbling even before I get there, because I'm like, oof, it's a lot to think about. And I just found myself being very, very grateful for everything. I think we speak about that a lot. We speak about, oh, I'm grateful, I love this. But this trip is really making me appreciate what I have already. I'm a very ambitious woman. I got to see things through. I want to achieve a lot before I leave this earth and all of that. But at this point, none of that even matters. What I truly want right now for myself is, of course, to be safe, to be protected while we're over there. And I really want to get back home so I can see my mom and see my dad and my daughter. But I also want to enjoy every moment of it. That was the first part of my lesson. It's just enjoying the moments of each part of my life, because I think we get so inundated of trying to get to the end, or the purpose and the goal. We want to just get there, but we never really talk about all the stuff that happens in the middle. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to vlog, because I wanted to just talk about just some of my thoughts and feelings. And this is what it has been like for me. It's just, God, I don't think I haven't really embodied the moments. And I really now know what it feels like to truly be grateful for what you have, because it could all be taken away, And of course you don't want to think that way, but something like this will make you think about it, like, oh shit, what if something happens? What if I can't get back or something? You know what I'm saying? And you have those fears that come up. But then I had to say, okay, T, it's good that they show up. Fear sometimes, we always want to eliminate fear, but sometimes they're there to trigger certain things in us to grow and to evolve. And what it did for me was it allowed me to see my life for what it really is, and my life is good. I'm healthy. And I have family that love me. I have friends that love me. And now I'm just getting ready to cry because this is really happening. And I just want to embrace every moment of it, and I just want to grow from it. And I'm so grateful for my life right now. Like, I'm so grateful for my life. So, I didn't know I was going to cry first thing this morning. So I'm going to continue this journey with you guys. Be grateful for your life. Be grateful for your family. Be grateful for the smiles and the laughter and the joy that comes through your days. Appreciate what you have. I'll see you guys when I get to Nigeria. Finally, in Oshobo, we have not show you guys a little bit of it. Okay, I'm at the place where I'm actually staying, and I'm waiting on a room. All of my friends have gotten their rooms, but they're still messing with mine, I guess. And yeah, it's different for me, but God is good. I'm safe. Everybody here has been really nice, and I'm learning a lot about myself, even more so with this experience in Shobo, my first day. So, very humbling experience. That's what I'm learning. It goes back to what I said the day before. It's just to really appreciate what you have, but also enjoy all the moments too, because even though it's probably not Caesar's Palace, I choose to enjoy every moment of my experience here in Oshobo, Osun State. A little glimpse of how it is a little bit. It's kind of brick, and everybody has their own rooms. And okay, guys, I just showed you a little glimpse of my room. Sometimes in Africa, what we were told, the power outage goes on and off. So we're now in the dark, but it's like 6 or close to 7 o'clock in the morning here. So yeah, so I'm in the dark. This has definitely been an experience. And I think just because of the culture and the different mindset, of course, you know, in the States, we live a little differently, but when you come to certain parts of Africa, not all parts, this one in particular is more of a Yoruba experience, so everything is a little bit more simple. That's the word that my brother just used. He used simple. That's exactly what it is. It's very, 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 very simple. There's no extravagance anywhere. And anybody know me, y'all know I could be a little bougie. So this is a humbling experience for me. I just said last night, I think I would never, ever complain about what I have. If anything, this is making me really appreciate what I have on so many different levels. I'm talking about even everything that I do. So, yeah. Hopefully today I'll get a little bit more footage of the outside since I'm not in a car. So this is day 2 in Africa, January 7th in Oshobo, Osun State, Nigeria. thing I've learned so far, everybody is so diligent and precise about everything they do. They have a lot of customs here that I think we've lost. Actually, I don't think we lost completely. So every morning, I showed you guys earlier a lady sweeping. This is the broom. Not our little fancy brooms. And you bend and you squat and you just sweep. Okay, good people, this right here is equivalent to $2 US.
I was hoping I was gonna buy some.
This is
Naira. Right now.
This will go a long way.
Yeah,
in
two.
Nigeria.
I'm gonna say I'm excited.
$2.
Any other color, but you like what?
Is that pounded yams? Oh, okay.
What should we have, G?
Mm-hmm. So we're on our way to the market and to get some more food. Because the area that we're staying in on a compound and it's very community oriented. So you're going to get just enough to sustain, which is good. But of course we still want to eat a little something else. So day 3 in Oshun State. So to be continued. There's so much beauty that I'm just capturing out of my very limited conditions. So I guess my lesson for me and what my lesson would be to you, stop complaining about what you have or what you don't have. You know, find beauty where you are. Because these people are just living their lives. They hustling. You know, they making their money, they doing what they got to do for their families. But it's about community. It's about community. And the thing that impressed me, I'm going to go back to that, were the children. All the children know their space. They know what to do. Like in the morning, around 6:30 in the morning, you got kids out here sweeping the ground, picking up old trash. You don't have grandmamas and aunties and mamas yelling at them to do that. They just know what to do. They know that is a part of their job. You got kids in a big, washing dishes in a big bowl outside. They're serving us food. I mean, I don't know too many kids in the States that you wouldn't have to yell or cuss out to wash a dish, let alone sweep the floor or sweep the ground. Who's doing that? So the fact that they already know what to do and they're so respectful to their elders is just so impressive. You just fall in love with them. It's like, wow, who are these kids? I've never seen kids like this, like never, ever seen kids who comply the way that these children do. It's amazing. But just the fact of how we have to start passing down, some of the things that you need to know and do as a young man. And these boys have that. I was like, wow. Look at this. They were respectful. They knew their prayers, and this is all in Yoruba. You had one leading it, they bow. Then you have another one, he picks up where the other one left off, and they bow. You have the younger boys bowing to some of the older boys. Like, that right there, you guys, it's like, I can't even explain to you how that feels. But it just made me realize how lost we are as a culture in America. Like, we have no connection to any type of tradition. There are hits and imprints in us because we're Black and our ancestors live in us, so we have an essence that flows through us, but just some of the customs that was lost, you know, we can cough it up to slavery, you know, because we were thrown in an environment where we had to literally learn what to do in an environment that was not our culture and not our space at all. So we had to adopt new ways of doing things that wasn't even a part of what we normally did. But still somehow, because of the richness of who we are as a people, there's still imprints of the tradition within us. And it comes out in our family dinners for Thanksgiving or Christmas. You know, it comes out when, you know, my mom or my aunt want to taste some food and they use their hands to taste the food and put it in their hands to just taste a little food. It comes out in our singing voices and, you know, the oral tones that come from us. It comes from when you have, you know, us standing on the back of our legs and putting our hands on our hips. You know, it's so many different colors to us that shows itself in our ancestry. But I would really, really, really love for us to get back to some of the customs, especially our Black men. And that's one of the reasons why I think I love waist beating so much, because it's a custom or something that I can actually pass down. You know, maybe my daughter's not interested, you know, I can teach another young lady, or I can teach my grandchildren one day, you know, and just make that sacred and something, you know, traditional. So we need to start doing that. So today was long, it was hot, very, very hot. I am really trying my best to keep skin repellent on, not get bitten. And then you got to think about COVID. It's just, why is it so much going on at the same damn time? But I'm navigating through it, wearing my mask, just trying to be cautious, listening to my intuition, listening to my gut. This is my continuation before I sound off of day 3 in Osogbo, Osun State of Nigeria. First time in Africa. I have 11 more days. And I've learned so much in 3 days, literally. Y'all know that's my favorite number. That number of alignment, the number of creation, number of death. And I believe that who I was before, I have an obligation not to return back to that person. Or I have an obligation to be a better version of that person. Okay, you guys, I'm day 4. I just experienced a very, very bumpy, long, fast ride to a wedding that I know no one or nothing about. But yeah, I'm